Hallo, guten Tag, wie geht's dir? Welcome back to Let's Play Planescape Shaper of Dreams. Ich heiße Big Los. We're in another dream. It's called The High Priestess Reveals Herself. So maybe we'll get some answers. Maybe we'll find out where to go next. Since technically we still are in the rubble cave right outside of Kaer Estel. And over here we have a lady called a Kampferin. That means a female fighter, female combatant. And over around the corner is Korman, our husband. Let's go see what's gonna happen.
Please, I beg you.
You? Here?
Korman! Korman, what are you doing? What were you doing with that woman?
A demon hunter. At least, I think so. My prince told me to kill them all.
You watch in disgust as Korman mechanically cleans the sticky blood from his weapon. At the same time, you feel a terrible sense of guilt. What can your husband do about it if you force him to commit horrific acts in a bizarre dream? Korman.
This is another dream, isn't it? It feels like a dream. I know you are not entirely a figment of my imagination, but still.
Korman, I've set out on a great journey. I'm coming to rescue you.
Then go back. I was a fool to ask you to save me. I was so desperate I couldn't think clearly. Serving the prince is an endless torment, but it's getting better. There are already some days when I feel almost nothing. But if something were to happen to you, that would be more than I could bear. Then it would all have been for nothing.
Your husband is rather fickle. Asks you to rescue him, then tries to send you away.
Who is this man? Is he a dream?
That is Erir. He is...
I am on your wife's side. I can travel freely in the dreams of others.
Darling, how did you meet your companion? Is he trustworthy?
I think so. He will help me to find you.
If you harm even one hair on her head, I will flay you alive. I may only be a wretched slave, but I am still alive, and I have friends.
You watch Korman's reaction with interest. He obviously still cares deeply for you. Erir has been useful to me. Please do not do this.
And why would he do that? A philanthropic gesture, perhaps? Listen, I don't want you to look for me, and I don't want you surrounding yourself with shady individuals such as this. Please, go back home and forget about me and what I asked of you.
I won't go back, Korman. I tried for years to have a semblance of a normal life, but it hasn't worked. Every night I was frightened of falling asleep, and when I did, the shadows would come. The nightmares, the horror. During the day, I felt like a stranger in the world of the living. Sometimes I thought that when my soul was brought back from the world of shadows and forced back inside my body, that a part of my soul had been left in the darkness. But maybe my soul just changed a bit, and I have to learn who I am now.
I am so sorry. If I had only found you sooner.
You did all you could and more, and now I will do the same for you.
I love you. Sometimes I think it's the only feeling I have left.
As much as I'm enjoying listening to your declarations of love, should we not be discussing more important things?
Bite your tongue, knife ear. I cannot talk every day with my beloved as you can. It would please me very much if you left this dream, and if I could give you a helping hand, I would do so.
Erir is right, Korman. This dream could end at any time. I need all the information I can get.
Information? I'm afraid I know little that could be of use to you. Know this though. The prince has questioned me about you. He wanted to know whether you have the ability to invade people's dreams. The very same ability possessed by your elvish friend.
Really? What did you tell him?
I told him I didn't know. For a moment, I was sure he would not be satisfied, and that he would ask me again under torture. But then, he just nodded, and asked about something else. But for whatever reason, he is suddenly showing an interest in you. That is not good.
You nod. This is really not good. Not good at all.
It is best that you tell me as little as possible, sweetheart. After all, I can't tell him what I don't know. And I have no idea how important this thing is. And I don't know how long he could torture me for, or how much I could withstand.
You're fairly sure that Korman could withstand much, but you fear to stay much longer in the dream in case it brings risks to the both of you. It is the merest blink of a thought, but as you look up, you see that Korman seems to be fading away. Korman extends his hand. As though to touch you, a few inaudible words form on his lips, and he is gone. Well, that didn't help very much now, did it? So let's put our helmet back on. And let's arm ourselves, and I suppose we'll put on leaps and bounds, as well as entropic warding.
Yes?
This place looks like it's fairly large. Oh, and what is that over there? Okay, so there's nothing in this little cul-de-sac. Oh, great. We got bats. Okay. Time to use some draining blasts. Let's target all the ones that we can. Where's that one? There. And there's one here. And there's one over there. We'll do the same with you. Oh, you gotta have defensive casting on, buddy.
To arms! To battle!
Oh!
Well, at least it doesn't take much to kill these things. Missed. Got it. So these things have left treasure bags. The Ilian Otter. Another Ilian Otter. Were these things really bats, or were they really like flying books, kind of like an Army of Darkness? If any of you have seen that movie, you remember when he went to get the Necronomicon, there was like 3 of them. and one of them started flying up in the air and started like trying to bite him and all that. I wonder if those bats were kind of like that. I suppose we might as well just grab them all. And who is this in front of the book? The dream book. Luria! That's our sister-in-law. We can't do anything with the book. But I suppose we can talk to her.
You? Just look at this place. Goodness gracious me, that's outrageous. I told my brother right from the start that you would not even be able to handle your servants properly. There's dirt everywhere, and there are books lying on the floor. Back then when I ran the household, things were much cleaner here.
Luria, now pipe down, please.
Pipe down? You're always talking in such a vulgar way.
Vulgar. So it says here, oh gods, why does it have to be your beloved sister-in-law of all people? Even an angry dragon would have been better company. You've often wondered how it is possible that your husband has a sister like that. During your first years at the manor, she made your life difficult until your husband finally persuaded her to move to a house in Holst. And here she is again, in the flesh. You wonder if you can already control your dreams well enough to make Luria say something nice for a change. It's worth the shot. You're right, Luria. I could really use your help. The house is full of dirt and vermin.
You seem to have become wiser after all these years. In the past you would never have asked for my help. The vermin must be smoked out. And all those bloodstains on the floor. How disgusting. Maybe this wonderful stain remover will take care of them. The recipe is still from my great-grandmother.
Thank you, Luria. I'll start cleaning this place immediately.
Not you. This is a task for the servants. A lady doesn't get her hands dirty. Sometimes you really behave like a hick girl. There's still a lot you need to learn from me.
You give her a mental shove and force her out of your dream. Farewell, Luria. Don't you dare sneak into my dreams again. So, I believe we've gotten something. Luria's stain remover, Luria's insecticide. Interesting. It says here we succeeded, but it doesn't say what the check was. So let's see what we've got. Luria's stain remover is an acid flask. Does 2d6 points of damage to anyone who's hit. This one is a insecticide. It's a firebomb. Alright, we might use that while we're in here. So let's venture forth. I don't think there's anything around here that's interesting, is there? No, we can't really move around too well. Too many placed objects. Well, it looks like we're not getting through this way, are we? Nope. And what exactly is over here? A dead body and a dead bear. But we can't click on anything. I wonder what the significance of that is. Uh-oh. Something just happened. Oh, it's an ogre.
Koskvael.
Alright, Mr. Basic Blaster, we're gonna need you to basically blast this thing to oblivion. It may not queue any more actions.
No
Okay.
problem.
You made a will save. You rolled a 19. We're gonna have to try it again.
Koskvael.
Ah, you just barely made your will save.
Koskvael.
Concentration failure. That sucks.
Koskvael.
Again! Got it. Okay. Wait a minute. Another one?
Together! Strike at them!
Oh, and this one's actually hitting me.
Kaskvael.
Alright, he's slow. That means we can back up.
Koskvael.
Kaskvael.
Okay. They're dead.
Feel my
Oh, there's another one
sting.
right in front. Holy crap.
Koskvael.
Kaskvael.
Fail his will save. Alright, let's move on.
Koskvael.
Kaskvael.
A smaller one this time.
Koskvael.
Kaskvael.
Concentration failure.
Blood shall spill.
Whoa, that is the smallest ogre I've ever seen. Look at this thing.
Kaskvael.
Koskvael.
Kaskvael.
Dead. Alright, let's loot some corpses. Healer's kit plus 6. 6 bolts. There's a body over here that we can loot. $18 gold pieces. 18 Gelder. By the way, Erir has to move really slow because he's carrying some chainmail. We weren't able to drop it at the end of the last episode. And I don't want to drop it in here. Whoa, is that Cecile de Sars? Yeah, it is. Famous author from the area of Waterdeep. Why is she so big? My god, that's a giantess. She looks like the famous writer Cecile de Sars. Yeah, that's what I said. Alright, let's position ourselves here and we'll talk to her.
Oh, it's you. It's so strange how often we've seen each other lately.
Yes, I'm as surprised as you are. I'm sure you're gonna have some great significance in my life, but I'm not sure how yet.
Why don't you come and visit me in Waterdeep sometime? We could have a nice chat over a cup of tea. It's so cramped and uncomfortable here. I'm also having difficulty hearing you. And a little mouse is what you are.
You press your hands over your ears, wishing only for the noise to stop. To your horror, your will is immediately fulfilled, and Cecile instantly disappears from your dream. And she's gone. So what, she was sitting on Pilza? Die Pilze? I guess so. Alright, we'll put the helmet back on with the spear. And we'll go this way. Oh, it's an imp. Let's hit it
Kaskvael.
with a draining blast.
Yes.
You're gonna have to get closer. I missed. I rolled a 1 again. Oh, we got multiples, huh? Okay. Why don't we throw the insecticide on them? Ouch.
Koskvael.
Yes! Please tell me I've killed one of them. Okay, I've damaged one of them. But the imps have absorbed the rest of the fire damage. Well, I don't want to waste that acid flask on the rest of them.
Together!
You gonna try to get a sneak
Strike
attack
at
going?
them!
Kaskvael.
Oh my goodness.
The enemy is near.
I'm gonna need some healing. Drink that cure critical wounds potion.
Together! Strike at them!
Oh no, I'm poisoned. That is bad. Yeah, there's a firebomb going off. Let's vacate.
Koskvael.
Ouch. Oh, we're both poisoned?
Koskvael.
Hell.
Dexterity decreased. Oh, that is bad. Let's use Healer's Kit plus 6. I have a... Oh, I have 2 potions of antidote. Let's drink one. And we'll give this to you. And you drink that. Okay, but that doesn't do anything about our decreased dex.
Sure.
Man. I think we lost like 4 points of dex. I hope it comes back soon. Might have to drink lesser restoration. Yeah, I think it's worth it to get the 4 points of dex back. Oh, how many points of dex did you lose? Probably only 1. Well, then I guess we'll keep it if it's only 1 point. It's gonna come back eventually, right?
Sure.
Oh, we have a trap here.
Yes.
We got some monsters. Well, before we take care of the trap, let's take care of the monsters.
Yes?
Alright, got that one.
Koskvael.
Koskvael.
Alright. Dead. Oh, good. Oh, wait a minute. We drank lesser restoration, didn't we?
Sure.
Derp. Well, maybe
Sure.
we should use our healer's kit on Erir. Maybe you can take care of these traps, huh? Disable device failure. Oh, man. We need to roll an 18 or better. Well, it's a good thing I'm not recovering it then. Derp. Heavily encumbered. Ah, look at all the strength damage you did. Critical failure.
Sure.
Why don't you try to heal him? Didn't do anything for your strength now, did it? Hopefully that will wear off when we wake up from this dream. More negative energy, huh? Well, at least it didn't do more strength damage. Ah, we have another treasure bag. Oh, we have 2 more traps. Electrical traps. Okay. Why don't you take care of both of them? Why would there be traps here? They're not guarding anything. Oh my goodness.
You better follow me.
Yeah, you better heal yourself.
Sure.
You seem to heal Erir better than you heal yourself.
Sure.
There you
Yes.
go. Oh, 29 damage. He's back down to 13. What do we have over here? 3 gold pieces.
You better follow me.
Drei Gelbe, I should say. Alright, let's keep going. I guess this is the only way to go into this swirly thing. Probably will take us out. Oh, we lost the alien odors. All the ones we picked up. Those are dream-only versions, huh? Well, I'm sure we still have the one that was signed, right? Of course we do. You're awake. Good. My dream. You were there all the time. I thought it could get interesting, which it was. Your husband, a rain of books, and then this huge woman. Korman, did you see what he did? But it was only a dream. And this woman, Cecile de Sars. It isn't the first time I met her in my dreams. Indeed. Who is this woman? She played an important role in your life? None that I know of. She is a writer from Waterdeep. I even got her most famous book, Ilian Odor, signed by her at our library in Holst. Oh, that might be the reason why those books played such a big role in your dream. Now about Cecile. Do you know her personally? No, I only talked to her a little. That's all you have to say about her. Strange, and still, she was so important in your dream that she appeared as a giant. Indeed, I dream of her quite often. Then try to solve this puzzle. Don't ignore all the hints that your subconscious gives you, even though your mind still doesn't know why Cecile is so important. Or could it be that you are already on the right track? You mean I should look for Cecile? Maybe she is still in Holst. Or maybe she has already departed for Waterdeep again. No, she's definitely gone to Waterdeep because we checked at the library earlier. We should definitely speak with her. We have no other clue, and to be honest, I don't know what else we could do right now. So you're only suggesting this because you can't think of anything better? Grinning. You've seen right through me. I want to go to the plains as much as you do, but we can't search all of Faerun for a portal. I don't know if Cecile could be of any help to us in that matter, but maybe she knows some other useful things. There's one thing I'm absolutely sure about. You won't keep calling her into your dreams if your heart hadn't felt how important she is. Well, I don't have any better idea myself. Let's get back to Holst then. Anyway, I should check if everything is okay with the manor. Very well, I guess we shall go back. But first we should get Jared back in our party. Would you like me to join you again, milady? Yes, Jared. I need you by my side. Alright. That means we can give this back to you.
You better follow me.
And let's open this up. We'll take the chainmail out.
Could you pile a little more
Give it to
stuff
you.
on me?
Better. Anything else? No, I think that's about it. We could sell some things, but I think I want to buy that magic bag. We also need to identify this thing back in the town of Holst. You have anything else to say?
there.
I should talk to Erir. You know what? We never did talk to these guys, did we? Yes? I'd like to talk to you, little Erir. In other words, you like to question me. Well, only a very impolite human would put it this way, or maybe a wary elf. Alright then, what would you like to know? But you should know that I don't wear my heart on my sleeve. Why did your elven brothers lock you up? So far, I've heard nothing but allusions. Obviously, your question makes Erir feel quite uncomfortable. You can feel that he wants to shut you out. Is that so important to you? Why don't you form your own opinion about me and forget about the past? You're right, everybody deserves a second chance. I look at you without prejudice. Your future deeds will show me what kind of elf you are. He's elated. Really? There aren't many people who think like that. You have earned my respect. And maybe you will want to tell me about your troubles one day. Well, this matter has affected me deeply. I don't want to live in the past any longer. I want to look ahead. Someday I may tell you about this, but definitely not today. As you wish. I can't force you, can I? Oh, and that dumps us out of the conversation. We had two other things that we could ask. Alright, you mentioned some strange voices, though coming from different beings that entered your mind. I'd like to know more about this. Mockingly. Really? Why? I'm not going to discuss this matter with a woman I barely know. I haven't even told my best friend about it. Maybe when we know each other better? Well, we would have to be much closer for that. I think it's highly unlikely that this will ever happen. Well, you put it so bluntly. What about the last thing? Deer told me that you were sort of a foundling. He said that you had lost your memory and that they had found you in the mountains. You had lost your memory. Angrily, when will this old bookworm learn to keep his mouth shut? Even when he meets a total stranger, he has to tell her everything about everyone. So, it is true. Do you think that Deer is a liar? Of course it is true. And I have never found my memory again. I'm a person without roots. If I were a plant, I would have withered a long time ago. So it pains you. My gods, do you always ask stupid questions like that? What do you think? How would you feel if your past was nothing but a black hole? You are right, of course. I'm sorry. I know that elves greatly value their ancestral line. You don't even know who your parents are. It's much worse. I'm not even a true elf. I always felt like an alien. What with my abnormal ability. Well, at least you have found a fellow sufferer. Your gift is much more powerful than mine, but you are right. I'm glad that there is someone like you. I thought I was a monstrous abomination. And now you don't think so anymore. As there are more of my kind, I'm obviously not as abnormal as you thought. Grinning, of course. This gift is still monstrous. 2 hunchbacks don't become more beautiful just because there are 2 of them. I see what you mean. Our bodies are not deformed, but our souls are. Even though it can't be seen, our gift separates us from normal people. That's true, but without your gift, your fight to find your husband would be pointless. It's the only thing that can take you to the abyss. I'm not sure that I'll manage to get there with my gift, but I have to free Korman or die trying. Well, I guess... You know what? Some of the things have changed. Yeah, now there's only 2 things here. I feel like discussing the events at Kaer Estel now? You're never going to give up, are you? No, I don't want to talk about this right now. Alright, I guess we should talk to Jared then. Yes, milady? Let's have a little chat, Jared. With pleasure, milady. You know that I'm not used to talking a lot, but I want you to know that protecting you is a matter close to my heart. Why, Jared? I don't know why you think that it's your personal duty to protect me. Of course it's your job, but why is this of so much personal importance to you? Lady, that's not so easy to explain. I've always admired your husband. When you were abducted, I saw everything firsthand. His search, his despair, when he finally had the ransom and discovered that you had already been turned into an undead creature. When he was trapped by the necromancer, walled in together with his undead wife, and still he found a way to save you. Yes, I've always admired him. He has never given up, and everything he did because he loves you. So you want to help because you admire Korman? Lady, to me your husband has always been the epitome of a true knight, a man of honor. He has always treated me as a friend. It breaks my heart to know that at this very moment he is suffering at a place that will sooner or later destroy him. But as long as you are fine, at least his sacrifice was not in vain. So that's why you want to help me, to make sure that Korman's sacrifice was not in vain. That's not all, milady. I don't know you very well, as we have hardly had any private conversation so far, but I'm sure that Korman will not give his love to an unworthy woman. I'm sure you are something special. You think I'm special? What if you're wrong? I'm not better or worse than any other woman. Milady, I don't know much about women, but I don't think that a lot of them would embark on a journey to save their husband from the abyss. You could have stayed at the manor, married another man, and forgot about Korman, but you didn't. That shows me that my assessment can't be so wrong. I'm glad I've decided to do this, Jared. Since Korman left, life at the manor has been unbearable. How can I stand living like a princess when I know that he is suffering? Milady, I think that his soul suffers much more than his body. That makes it even worse. It's high time I began this journey. I just hope it is not too late. God forbid, milady. Alright, I think that's all that we could talk about with both of them. So why don't we take our leave? The exit lies ahead, leading you right through the waterfall. Well, of course it does. Good, but I can't leave yet. I still have to hide here for some time to discuss the situation with my companions. No, we've discussed it enough. I believe it is time to go now. I've wasted enough time down here. Really? Then you should take your companions with you, because you will never return to these mountains. So this is the game telling us that if we don't take our companions with us now, they're not going to come with us at all, period. And there's no way to come back here. Oh dear, I almost left someone behind. I have to gather my people around before we can go. No. The people I want to take with me are already with me. We can leave. Let's go back to Holst. Yes, let's. And sounds like that updated our journal. So I guess we're winding our way through the mountains, trying to avoid the patrols from Kaer Ystal, because we are wanted fugitives now. And maybe we have made it to some type of coach or caravan to come back to the coach station back in the city of Holst. Yes, here we are. Alright. Oh, good. Your damage is healed. What was it, the dex damage you had? That's a relief. Yeah, we certainly are back in Holst, aren't we? The frame rate has dropped. It's because there's so much placed items here. I mean, it looks cool and all. You know, very nice little central plaza / park. Nice buildings. There was even a windmill I saw. No, but there is it's a lesser magic bag that's here.
It's a long day.
I don't know if it was you who had it. No, it wasn't you who had it. But you can identify some of these things for me. A +2 rapier. Yeah, this guy has like the lowest prices on identifying. Identify the belt, swordsman's belt. What are we wearing now? The archer's belt. Piercing. Which is better, piercing or slashing? Probably slashing. We'll give this to you. Alright, you equip that.
Sure.
In fact, we need to find the other merchant who was selling the lesser magic bag. Is that you?
Greetings.
Please show me your goods. Flute of Curse. No, I don't think it was here. Short sword of fire damage. Attack penalty -2. Oh, what a lousy weapon. No, that guy was right. This lady sells some pretty lousy items here. I'm sure if we sold some of the stuff, we could afford one of these if we really wanted to. But her items make you vulnerable for some weird reason. They either take away from your attack, make you vulnerable to certain types of damage.
Good tidings to ya.
Alright, what about you? Well, I don't think it's this one either. I'll tell you what. I'm going to shop around here. And then I'm going to return to the manor and see if anything's different there. And if anything is different there, then I'll just pop in the next episode. I'll end the episode right now. But if not, then I'll meet you back at the coach's station, and I guess we'll try to find a way to Waterdeep from there after I go and do my business around here, because you really don't want to see that. So anyways, this is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Auf Wiedersehen. That's good. Tschüss.